Hello everyone, welcome back. We are looking at how to create modeling, rigging and animation of a hand like this in Maya, and we will complete the tutorial. We animated the basic hand. You can follow the first part if you have not seen it by clicking on the link below. We have this animation so far. Okay, so the hand goes in the front and in the back and comes back. So we need to see if you see that everything is moving in straight lines, and one of the principles of animation is anything that moves should move in curves to create more realistic animation. All right, so we need to see how the animation curves are. So if you go to animation, visualize, we go to motion trail, and I'm going to set motion trail from 1 to 70, and you get these lines. You can see that everything is moving straight, up, back and in the front. All right, so we need to add some more keyframes to create nice curves. So we'll find a nice middle part here, then hit the S key. So you can see that the things are going up. Then we need one more here, so it creates a nice curve. Okay, and while coming back, we'll do the same thing. Okay, and while coming back here also, you can see that things are not very nice and curvy. And while here, maybe we can add some more curve. So when it goes up and comes down, okay, we want it to come down again in the same direction. Then when it goes back, that looks good, and here we will make it move down. Okay, so this will create a nice and soft animation. Right, now you can go to window outliner. There is the motion trail, and you can go to control H and hide it if you don't need it. Okay, you can also go to display, window outliner, and you can control H everything so that it is not visible. Now we will work on this bend, which is here. The mass of the elbow is getting reduced and it doesn't look very realistic. So let us look at how to do some skinning work, and we are going to look at there are two ways to skin. One is by adding painting this skin width, and the other one is by going to window, general editor, component editor. So we're going to look at component editor, and we're going to use the select option here, and now joint 1 is selected, and we will select, for example, we'll select all these top vertices. So you can see that they are affected by joint 1. All the joints are mentioned here, and we need to make all these 0. So all the left ones, so all the weights go here to 1. Okay, now let us try one by one here. Now this becomes 0.96 or something, so let us make it 0.95. Okay, then we'll go down, and then This is 0.85. Alright, then we'll go further down, and this is 0.6. Go further down, it's 0.5. This one is, should again be maybe 0.4. Then we'll go next, and then we'll make join 2, 0.4. This is the middle, so 0.5 for the middle one. The one above, we'll make it 0.6. So here this will be 0.6 for join 2. This will be 0.7, and this will be 0.85, and this will be 1. So if you go to 10, you can see how things are bending. Time slider came out. How to put it back? Come on. Okay, so it went back. You can see how things are bending. And based on that, we can try to change things. So this ones which are bending at 0.7, 0.6, maybe it needs to have more, 0.7. Okay, so you can go back here where it is easier to select the next one, and then move the bend, and then 0.7, 0.8, 0.6, so 0.5, 0.55 looks good. Okay, so this looks 0.55 looks good. You can look at these numbers and see what works well at the bend. So this is 0.55, 6, then this is also 0.6, I guess, for the other one. .55. 0.9. Okay, so we can see that every time we do things, this is one, this can be one also. And how things happen between that one and okay. So this overlap is good because we don't want to lose the volume in the hand, which makes it look unnatural. And now here, go to window outliner, we can unhide the joint by hitting Shift H. Then I can select this joint and we can add some more level of animation there. So this goes up, S, we'll hit S here, here it comes down, S, goes up here, S, S, comes back, S, back, S, can copy this and paste it here, paste it here. So when it comes out, we can add a little bit of animation. So that way we are animating. Okay, might be too much. We can fix that later if you want. Alright, so that's about it. So that's what I wanted to cover. Go to window, outliner, then control edges to hide it, and control edges, so only this is remaining. Then we can do some basic camera setting and animation and render it out. So you can go to create, camera, render settings. We'll make it 960 by 960. Animate camera 1. Go to view, camera settings, resolution gate, panels, perspective, camera. Move the camera back, up, view, camera settings, resolution gate. The camera moves back. You can go to window, outliner, and control Shift H, the motion trail, so we know how things look. So the camera can go back here, then can go closer. Okay, so just want to make sure that everything is in the frame. That's it. So that looks good. Now save this file. We'll go to modeling, rendering, Arnold lights, Just add a sky dome light. Don't need this. So we'll add a hdri image for our lights for some realistic lighting. I will try this one and see how it looks. We don't want this to get rendered, so we'll select that. And visibility to camera is 0. Render this. And then you get that hand. Okay, so we'll go to render settings, go to AOVs, denoiser, and turn that on. Render settings, common. It's going to save as a hand2.exr. Denoiser works with exr, so leave it to exr. Name number extension. We should only have frame padding of 3 and frame 65. So everything else looks good, and then you go to render sequence. Okay, and then you get 65 images that you can bring in After Effects and render it out. So that's about it. Thank you very much.